What we got going on this morning is we need to take this small block Chevy off that we never got running, and we need to put the inline 6 in its place. And then once we do that, we need to get a parts list of everything we need to do to get this thing fully operational with coolant, using the radiator. We need some gauges, like we don't have an oil pressure gauge, we don't have a tachometer. We might need to come up with some type of start setup. I need the wiring to go from the battery to the relay. I want a battery box since it's so close to the fuel tank. We got a lot of little stuff that we need to do. And I want to use our Turbo 400 behind it to give it somewhat of a load. So I want to hook up our torque converter, which means I need to get transmission lines to hook up there. We need to blow everything out. We got a lot of little tasks to do. So where we're at now is I grabbed the clamshell motor mounts that are made for this style. We have to take this style off. It's made for the older style. In fact, I'll show you. It's made for this style of some sort. I don't know. He gave it to me, but I thought that was weird. I don't know. That ain't right. I have no idea if that's made to mount. Anyways, we're not using them. I gotta take these off. Looks like it's a 9/16 socket. And then I got my chain the wrong way, so I'm going to twist the motor, which I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that easily by myself. I'm gonna set y'all up while I rip these off. So we got those changed out. They wound up being a 9/16, and it had one bolt that was wrong. I wound up just grabbing a metric that fit it. Right there, it wound up being 11mm fitted good, so I think that would be like a 3/8 or a 7/16. Yeah, probably 7/16. But anyways, I'm gonna try to twist this around and drop it in, even with this. Which the good part about it, I just thought about, I can actually scoot this back so we can telescope it. I'm gonna set that up. Let's see if we can do this without dropping this jack. Okay. So we got it. Couple of things we noticed is when this was welded, this must have spread when it's detached, or the inline 6 is a little bit narrower. The 350 sat on there clean. The inline 6, I had to get a ratchet strap and squeeze it together, which it worked out. I was trying to get this tab to go in here. I don't even know if it really went. But I split the motor mount right there. I mean, it is what it is. It's just for the test stand, but still, it's kind of annoying. That's brand new. But it's attached. We're bolted down on both sides with our motor mounts. So we're solid there. Using the telescoping side of the transmission, we was able to get it to mount back up to the bell housing of the transmission pretty good. We got to come up with our torque converter bolts. So, yeah, it spins pretty good. Gotta see how that's gonna mount up and what bolts we're gonna need for that. So next, what I wanna do, I've pulled out what 3/8 hose I have, because I wanna see if I need some more. So, I have a Wix 33003 filters, a 3/8 inlet and outlet. And then I got the boat gas tank with this quick disconnect fitting, which it has pressure in it from getting hot today. So I'm going to, let's see what happens. Last time I put this on, it started evacuating, or fluid started coming out. I need to ratchet that down or something. Anyways, I'll get that off camera. So I'm gonna run a hose out. I think I'm gonna loop it and then bring it back around. And the loop's gonna be just to give us some room to grow in the future. And maybe if for a different engine, whatever we need, we don't have to recreate this. In case like we do a Ford engine, the fuel pumps on the other side, we'll have some reach. I hope in fact, I might just use all of this. I mean, that's probably 6-7 foot of line, and just split it near probably the outlet and then come up. So, all right, I'm going to do some recording and let's get it. So we kind of got it set up the way we wanted. We got to get some hose clamps on it. I don't know if this is 5/16. We're gonna put a hose clamp on it, see if it links. But a hose clamp there. I screwed up this fuel filter, so I just got it kind of mocked in place just to see how our hose length would be. So I got to get a new fuel filter. But you can see we got the inlet. We got our arrows going appropriately. The arrows are for our flow. It's going to flow out of our gas tank, down our filter, into our fuel pump, out our fuel pump. You can see our arrows going the right way. And then we go to our mechanical pump. And if we have to, we'll just bypass it and go straight to our inlet in some fashion, or probably just hook straight right here. You can see this little line is the inlet. So feel pretty good about that. I don't need to get any more 3/8 hose. So that checked the box for that. You can see I'm gonna have to move the cradle forward. What I want to do is I want to get the pulley that's supposed to be on it, so I can see how far I need to move it, because that's going to change up how our hoses go and everything. And actually, I need to measure my length from my lower radiator hose to my inlet, because that's very straight. I don't know if that's going to work for what I already got in my shopping cart. Okay, oh yeah, and look, see how this hose is? I don't know if R is going to S correctly. That's part of figuring it out though. All right, let me dig some parts out. Well, hello everybody. Here is an update. So since I installed the engine onto the engine stand, I quit recording for about a day and a half. And a lot of parts running around like this, and just chasing. I probably purchased 50 little knickknacks like this, this, this. So that's why I want this video to be over, is I want to talk about the engine mishaps.